Today, we're taking a look at a movie that's more than just a film about boxing. It's a story of grit, determination, and the human spirit. I'm talking about Rocky, released in 1976. Rocky is a cinematic classic that, like its main character, fought its way to the top against all odds. Written by and starring Sylvester Stallone, Rocky became the quintessential underdog story that still resonates with audiences today. The story follows Rocky Balboa, a small-time boxer from the tough streets of Philadelphia. He's not a star. He's not even close. He's the Italian stallion, a fighter whose career has been more about survival than success. Rocky is stuck in a dead-end job as a debt collector, barely making ends meet, while chasing a dream that seems further and further out of reach. Unlike most sports movies, Rocky doesn't start with glory or success. It starts with a man struggling with his own sense of purpose. Rocky lives a simple, lonely life. He's a nobody in a world full of somebodies. But deep down, he has the heart of a fighter. And that's what makes him so relatable. We all have moments where we feel like the odds are stacked against us. We all have dreams that seem too far away to reach. Enter Apollo Creed, the reigning heavyweight champion of the world, played by Carl Weathers. Creed is everything Rocky isn't. He's flashy, confident, successful. But when his opponent for the upcoming fight drops out, Apollo decides to give an unknown a shot at the title. He picks Rocky, not because he believes in him, but because it makes for a great story. He sees it as a publicity stunt, a way to celebrate America's 200th birthday with a good show. But to Rocky, it's the chance of a lifetime. From the moment Rocky is chosen, the movie shifts into a story about resilience. We watch as Rocky trains with Mickey, his tough, no-nonsense coach played brilliantly by Burgess Meredith. These training sequences are iconic, not because they show Rocky becoming a superhero, but because they show his humanity. He's running through the streets in worn-out sweats, punching slabs of meat in a freezer. There's no glamour here, just hard work. It's a testament to the idea that success isn't about talent alone. It's about heart, perseverance, and an unbreakable will. And at the heart of Rocky is something even more powerful than the training montage. It's the relationships. Rocky's bond with Adrian, played by Talia Shire, is tender and real. Adrian is just as much an underdog as Rocky. She's quiet, introverted, and lacks confidence. But together, they grow. Rocky's love for Adrian gives him strength, and Adrian's belief in Rocky helps him believe in himself. In many ways, Rocky isn't just a boxing movie. It's a love story between Rocky and Adrian, and between Rocky and his dream. Then, we reach the pinnacle of the film, the fight itself. But here's where Rocky does something truly remarkable. This isn't a movie about winning. It's about fighting. It's about standing up, even when the odds are overwhelming. Rocky goes into the fight knowing that he's not supposed to win. He's a 30-1 underdog. But winning isn't what matters to him. What matters is going the distance, doing what no one else thought he could do. Watching Rocky take punch after punch, you feel the weight of his struggle. Every time he gets knocked down, he gets back up. He refuses to quit. It's raw, it's brutal, and it's emotional. Because at that moment, we're not just watching a boxing match, we're watching a man prove to himself, and the world, that he's worth more than they gave him credit for. When the fight finally ends, Rocky hasn't won the title, but in every way that matters, he's a champion. He's gone the distance. He's proven to himself, and to everyone watching, that he has what it takes. That's what Rocky is about, knowing your worth, even when the world doesn't see it. And in the final moments, as Rocky calls out for Adrian, we're reminded that victory isn't always about a trophy or a title. Sometimes, it's about finding the people who believe in you, even when you don't believe in yourself. And sometimes, that's the greatest victory of all. Rocky is a timeless film because it taps into something we all feel: the desire to be seen, to be heard, and to be valued. It's about fighting not just in the ring, but in life. And whether you've seen it once or 100 times, the message remains the same. It's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Rocky is more than a sports movie. It's a story of heart, hope, and the relentless spirit of the underdog. She got